Hey YouTube, Dan Ottawa here, the best 3rd/4th tier Pokemon Go battler in the world. And before we get into today's team, I just want to say thanks for your comments on the vlog. I know it's new, it's not greatly edited. I'm gonna try and do better next time to actually get the Pokemon videos to overlay on my video. But yeah, a lot of positive comments, so I appreciate those comments, and I'm gonna try and keep it going because it's a nice change of pace for these videos. Like I put out 5 of these teams per week plus one short on the weekend. So on the vlog is kind of fun just to see like sort of how else I play Pokemon Go. So I'm gonna try and keep that going. But let's get into what is going to be multiple days of try hard teams. I went 1-7 with Snowy Castform trying to make it work. It did not work. I'm like, whatever. I just need a team that I can make work and just get a bunch of wins. And like the title says, 13 game win streak with this team, 24-4 at one point with this team, and it is Azu, Sableye, and Noctowl. And I want to actually talk before I get into the video about building a team that is clearly has weaknesses, but I build around them just because I don't see them set. So for example, you're going to see a game towards the end of this set against the Galvantula, and Galvantula wrecks this team. It wrecks, obviously, Azu and Noctowl, and then it just outpaces and just does well against Sableye. And Drapion in the back does really well against Sableye and Azu, and Noctowl has an okay matchup. But when I'm building a team, I'm building a team based on what I'm seeing. So I'm fine with taking those losses. Like someone always says, like, oh, if you run into this on my teams, like, oh, if you run into this specific team comp, you're gonna lose. Like, yeah, but you don't see that team comp constantly. In fact, you probably don't see it much at all. So I'm fine taking a loss here or there if it means that I'm doing so well otherwise. And then again, this is a very meta team. Azu excelled, Sableye excelled, Noctowl, which is pretty strong now. People have talked about wide coverage, like Sableye Azu has been a pretty strong core for a while now. You know, weak to dark, like harder charm and dark causes Sableye problems. Azu covers that. Grass is a weakness, which is why I put in Noctowl there. You'd be pretty tough against Venusaur in the back, so Noctowl handles that. And that's why this team did super well. So let's get into the battles, see how it played out. And one thing that, I'm also doing these in the open now. I want to just do something instead of the remix. And what you're going to see is, quite a few games where I'm like, wow, Noctowl in this team is actually way better than I expected it to. So let's take a look. So Noctowl against Obstagoon. This is pretty okay. So this is, one of those interesting ones because, you're half normal. So these counters are neutral. They are not fighting, right? Even though they're doing counters, they are dark/normal. So it's just going to come down to how effective these moves are going to be against each other. So they shield up one. I figured as much because Noctowl is pretty thick. As you can see, they've already thrown one. Crush up, Nice Sash. They've thrown one Nice Sash. There's the second one, trying for the boost. This won't KO, but it's going to put them pretty low. And now they're going to have to probably throw. Yeah, they're going to have to throw. I'd probably just go down here and come in with Azu and just bubble, get ahead on energy here. Yeah, and they give up switch to a Skarmory. So at this point, I'm probably just going to go for the nuke. Yeah, I may even shield this up just because I know it's just a Sky Attack, but I just want to just keep some health, right? Because you don't know what's in the back. And they're either going to have to burn the last shield here, and they do burn the last shield, so that's a good shield on their part because I was out of Hydro. But at this point, that's okay because now I can just go Hydro here to take it out. And we are getting lag. Okay. I'm going to talk about the refresh frame rate in my vlog next week, but I don't know about you guys. For me, the Go Battle was actually worse with it on, but maybe that was just a one-time thing. I'm going to have to try it again. I turned it off for my battles today, but take it out. In comes the Obstagoon. What do they have in the back that they're coming with an Obstagoon? Because nothing here is going to hurt me. I can just bubble down at this point. Oh, and it's a Stunfisk. And coming in there allowed me to get the extra moves off to get the Hydro Pump. And if you're running this team, you need to run Hydro Pump on Azu because Noctowl is obviously going to get walled by Bastiodon. And Sableye can hang in to a certain extent, which you're going to see, but you need the Hydro Pump. So, Swampert. The good news is this is a non-shadow Swampert, and this is how thick Noctowl is. Hydro Cannon from Swampert is only going to put it in the green. So it takes 3 Hydro Cannons from a non-Shadow Swampert to take it out. It does only take 2 from a Shadow to take it out. But having that sort of bulk here is incredible because like you can take a second and you're going to get to it with the second Sky Attack. So they're going to have to shield up again or be taken out here, and I'm going to win switch. Oh, you're not taking it out, and they're probably going to get to move off. I probably shield and farm. Yeah, just because I can take switch and come out with energy. Sorry, I can tell how stuffed up I am right now. In comes the Altaria, just doing some chip damage here. Obviously not going to switch here because I have amazing alignment with my Azu. Now it's in with Ice Range, and here's your Venusaur. So this is why having Sableye is okay. The problem is, I was like, okay, hopefully I could take 1, and you can. So I'm building up here to either hopefully they'll try and commit to the farm down and I could just take it out with another foul play, or if they throw and take me out, they'll be dry on energy and I could Ice Beam. And I think that's kind of what they knew. Like they had to try and take me out to be loaded, or else I get to an Ice Beam and take them out and then take out the Altaria, no problem. And so this game's over. Swampert again. Okay, there we go. This one will take you out in 2. But on the other end, maybe the Wing Attacks and Sky Attack take you out. I don't know. It's going to be pretty close. So let's see here. So let the first one go. I'm like, okay, I am now in the yellow. I can now get the Sky Attack off. The Sky Attack hopefully takes it out, but I don't know if it will. It will not, and they're going to get a move off here, right? So the good on them. I'm going to take switch because I have an okay amount of health, plus I'll have energy coming out, and I'll have switch, right? So I'm going to throw something that hurts here, and it is a Stunfisk. So my options are either bail into like Sableye. Yeah, I was about to say. So this is why I like Sableye, right? Because you can add pressure in a lot of neutral situations. Shield that up, but just assuming they're just going to throw the nuke and try and take me out. But what this is going to do is allow me to get a bunch of Shadow Claws off, a foul play off to try and take this out. They're going to have to have another Earthquake, which they're not going to get to. But they're not going to take me out because it takes more than 1 Earthquake to take me out. So I'm going to get the second foul play off. Did they catch on something? I really don't like how the game does that. They catch on a Skarmory, which is okay because they're... Oh, can I get a move off? No. I'm going to come in here. It's now with an Ice Beam range, which is good. I may have to catch a Brave Bird. Let this go. Assume it's going to be Sky Attack. Get to the Ice Beam. They sneak a Wing Attack through. Am I get to the move? No, I'm going to have to catch. Yeah, I was about to say my only win condition here is a catch to absorb. What is a Brave Bird? Goodbye, Noctowl. Thank you for your service. Out comes the Stunfisk. I know they're pretty dry, but I don't want to get too greedy here because I know Skarmory is dry, and I just need Ice Beam on both of these. Ice Beam take this out. Ice Beam take this out. So that was a nice little workaround catch there. So that's why I like Sableye. Sableye, you're going to see in a couple of these battles, like, there's the Shadow Claws and foul plays in neutral situations is just, like, so dominant. It, like, just keeps you in so many battles. Noctowl against Stunfisk. And this one was one of those where it's like, so I do switch out immediately. They're a little slow. They will have Altaria, which will be pretty tricky because it has Moonblast and these Dragon Breaths are adding up. But what you're going to see, it takes, like I mentioned, it takes 3 Hydro Cannons to take me out. It takes 3 Rock Slides from Stunfisk to take you out too. So that was like really impressive. I was like, wow, okay. I like that. So that's why like just having that additional bulk and plus 2 XL Pokemon, like it's kind of like a bulky team that is very meta and handles most of what you see in the open, right? So that's why it's a good team. Get the second foul play off. They shield. They're down to 0 shields. They're going to have to throw again here. And at this point, I'm probably just going to come in with Azu and just bubble. Get ahead on energy. Yeah, of course. You know they have the Stunfisk. You know no move is really going to hurt here, so I can take whatever. Get loaded with energy, so if the Stunfisk comes in, I can Hydro it. And that's why, like, having a super bulky Pokemon like Azu that's XL'd is pretty solid here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bail immediately. Holy man, my nose is really stuffed up. I apologize. And I think this is the one I thought, I'm like, okay, there's one. I'm like, whoa, I'm still in the green. So I can take a second one. That's fine. I'll get the Shadow Ball off. Not enough to take it out, obviously, but 2 Shadow Balls will take it out. The question is, can I get to... yeah, I have to throw the arrows because I don't want to eat a rock slide. Can I get to any sort of move here on Cress? Oh, and it did 1 HP, which is rough. But at this point, I'm like, okay, Azu's pretty thick. I'm loaded with energy. And I have a shield, so I can shield up 1 Grass Knot. 1 Grass Knot is not going to take me out. So a shield plus 2 Grass Knots is probably all I need to take me out. So that's 3 moves and 2 Hydros is probably going to take it out. And I'm already loaded with 1 Hydro, so I can probably just take this down with 2 Hydros and eat 1 Grass Knot if I need to. So they get the first Grass Knot off, shield, get the second Hydro off. This is going to take it out or put it like super, super low. Yep. 2 bubbles away. I'm going to have to eat a Grass Knot, but that's okay. I'm an Azu. I'm XL. I'm pretty thick. No problem. No problem at all. And then bubble down for the win there. And like I said, 13 game win streak, so it's tough to argue. Slugma, you're resisting because they're rock. And I'm going to take a rock type move that's going to hurt. I think I let it go anyways because I assume most run with rock tomb and I don't need to. So they hit me with the rock tomb. That is going to be super effective. I am in the yellow. This is not going to hurt them much, and then I'm going to bail. Yeah, I can't take a second one. And they come in. Trevenant. Oh, that is not the... I don't know. I'm going to have to see what their last Pokemon is. You do not come in with a Trevenant into a Sableye. The good news is, like, it's actually not a terrible matchup because Sableye is a little glassy. So between their claws and the Seed Bombs, like, you would be taken out pretty quickly too. So that's why, like, I'm up. I'm ahead on energy. So I'm like, and they already shielded. So let's just shield back. They're going to have to. I snuck one through there. Do I shield and try and claw down here? And do I eat a Seed Bomb? Because I remember trying to claw and I eat a Seed Bomb somewhere. Yeah, here. And that's the problem, right? I just lost to 2 shield with an energy advantage because they can go straight Seed Bomb there. But okay, I assume that'll be my hardest counter to that. And they are running double grass. I have a bit of an energy advantage, which is good because I can now get this off and probably bail because I cannot eat. Well, I can, but I just want to... So I catch that. Perfect. Absorb the Leaf Blade. They are staying in for some reason. Hit me. Okay, so they are loaded with a move there. But at this point, I'm thinking... Well, I'm not thinking anything. I'm thinking I've got to take this guy. I have no other choice. But I can just bubble down. And this is why, like... They could have thrown Rock Tomb, which wouldn't do much. So they had to throw the Overheat, and now I can just Ice Beam down for the win. Trevenant against Noctowl. Love to see it. They are not leaving. What are you doing? Why are you not leaving? You have no move that you can throw at me that's going to do anything. And they shield. Okay, now they're like, oh, I got to get out here. And here's Drapion. And I was like, okay. I have such a good match up there. Let's get out of here. And I'm like, oh, no. I cannot get out of here into anything because I do not have anything that can beat this. And I think they recognize this in Shield, too. Because they're like, why am I not getting out when I have such a good matchup in the lead? Oh, so they don't even... And they... Oh, wow. Okay, so there's your weakness to the team. Right, so I have to shield this up because I don't want my back Pokemon to see this. And if they do, I just need to see them on the back end here. Apologize, I got a runny nose, so basically using a Kleenex on camera here. But at this point, I'm like, okay, they took me out, but I'm up a shield. So worst case scenario, if I need to shield, I will. I come up with Sableye just because, like, Sableye with a full return or a foul play is pretty dangerous. And I can eat a crunch. I know that. So save that last shield in case I need it in the back. Loaded with energy here for... I know they have the Trevenant. Then I might get hit with the C-Bomb, and it's a Nidoqueen, but that's okay. So I am loaded with energy, and these foul plays hurt a lot, right? So just under 50%, but the claws are also like deadly. That's just gonna be a poison jab. I think I can survive that. Poison Fang, I can survive it. So hit me with that, no problem. Throw this, and then I'll probably just bail immediately. Reset. Don't even need to reset. Out comes the Trevenant. Um, I can eat one C-Bomb. I know that much. I know they're going to have probably two. Wow. XL Azu is a beast. Shield this up. Get the Ice Beam off. Take the win. So, Drapion, I worked around it because I had I had a shield advantage and an energy advantage, and that's why I did okay there. Um, so like with the Galv weakness and the Drapion weakness, you can substitute one of these out to try and take down both of those if you want. But like I said, I built for what I'm seeing, and I did not see a ton of those. So Metachamp hits me hard. Lickitung comes in, and Lickitung again is a sort of like tough play because you got the Power Whip for the Azu. So I know I'm gonna have to eat a Power Whip, but I'm probably gonna shield here. The claws and licks claws are resisted, and the licks would hurt. I'm half dark, so maybe they wouldn't just only be neutral. But like I don't have a good matchup there either, right? Luckily they let that go. Even if they get to the move, I'm probably just gonna let it go because I don't want to commit 2 shields here. Yeah, I'll eat 1. It's a non-stab move. Out comes the Medicham. Probably should have built up to the... Oh, I threw the Hydro Pump so they know I don't have Play Rough, right? And they shield anyways. And then I switch out here into Sableye because I'm like, I don't want to get hit with an Ice Punch there. I don't want to just get farmed down here. And I have the claws here that'll do great. And they are not leaving. So I'm like, okay, why would you stay in with against a Sableye if you're a Medicham unless you're really weak to it in the back? And they just get clawed down. Out comes the Stunfisk. So I'm thinking that they switch lock. Why would they not? They should have made that move much quicker into Stunfisk. But again, look how much just pressure these add up to. I can now probably just let go in with Azu, knowing that I can just get the... I have a shield, right? Oh, got to the move, but did not get it off. I've got to worry about a catch. This was too fast, so it's definitely a Rock Slide, which I can survive. I need to get... I don't know if I'm going to get... I got a shield, but I got to watch for the snipe, too. So they tried to catch. Did not catch properly, and I get the Hydro off. Okay, so they just tried to catch... tried to catch an Ice Beam? I don't know what they're trying to catch there, but able to take that. I knew a catch or snipe was coming, so I had to watch for that. Vigoroth, again, one of those, like, Vigoroth is such a tricky Pokemon because it's just like, unless you have like a counter user that's not weak to counter, it like can stay in there. And here comes the Galv. I was like, okay, a little head on energy, coming with Sableye, shield it up. It is the lunge, which is lowering the attack, which is not great. But the thing is, like, even so, I got hit with the leg, so that's very frustrating. I got hit there. I was going to throw before that registered, but now I have to shield. The thing is that I am so far ahead on energy, I'll get the second one off, and it's so glassy that they're going to shield anyway, even though I'm 2 times lowered because these claws are just adding up. So throw this, but then, again, the problem is they're going to get to the move before I do that. If they're smart, they overfarm a little bit. So I'm not sure if that was an overfarm or not. But now it's like, pick your poison, right? I come in with an Noctowl. Hopefully I have energy. Or I come with an Azu and get hit there. And I come in here. Do I get the move up? I do, to take it out. So I think I still lose this match. But I was just like, okay, this is a glaring weakness of the team. Vigoroth comes back in. Gonna hit me with probably Body Slam spam, right? Because that's what its main thing is. So I don't want to get hit with another one. So I gotta reset here. It's a Hypno. So it could be close. I go for the Hydro here. I'm going to hit with the Thunder Punch. I go for the Hydro here. I don't think 2 Ice Beams would take it out. I gotta go. Yeah, no, Hydro only did that much, so Ice Beam had no chance to take it out. So I had to go Hydro Ice Beam. I'm gonna get hit with the move here, which is too bad. If I got the Ice Beam off, I probably could have done okay against the Vigoroth, but now I'm so low. I maybe should have built up more energy because now the Vigoroth is gonna be able to counter me down, and I'm too low on both of them. So they just, yeah, if I had built up a bit more energy, I maybe could have caught this Body Slam, but it was pretty loaded, I think, because I think they take me out pretty quick here too. Oh no, and I'm one short. Yeah, maybe if I built up more energy, I could have won that match, but Galv is a glaring weakness for this team. So keep that in mind if you are running it. Or other electric, like Stunfisk, like the Unova Stunfisk, is tricky too. Azu's even a little tricky, right? Because you're going to hit that Ice Beam here, and then it's likely running Play Rough, so you're going to lose the mirror match. What was different weird about this one is I've played this multiple times, and what I normally do is I throw the Sky Attack and then bail into my own Azu, because yeah, this one I did get the second one off, because normally you can get the Sky Attack off and then bail before they throw the first Ice Beam, but for some reason it didn't work. So get one there. Out comes a Venusaur. I'm going to get to the move here because I have a slight energy advantage, which is good. Get the Ice Beam off. It's pretty low now. I assume they're going to just build up a ton so that they have some energy coming out to throw at the Noctowl. I may need to just go Sableye here. I don't know if they got a bit delayed there or what, because I think they should have been able to Vine Whip me down there. But now they have to burn a shield, which is great. It's loaded with energy, coming with a Noctowl. Do I eat whatever it is, or do I shield it up thinking it's a sludge? No, it is a sludge. I just let it go because, yeah, pretty thick, right? If they had the Azu, which is pretty low at this point. Oh, it's a Frost last two. So I switch into this, get hit with a move. Got to shield up because it's Play Rough, right? But now here we go. Like, this is why I could maybe gotten Foul Play here. I just didn't want to test it because I didn't know how much the damage did. But, like, it just you outpace Azu, and now I got a good matchup here, and if I survive an Avalanche, I can get a Foul Play off and probably take this out. It's a Shadow Ball. I don't think I'll survive that. They take me out, but I've already loaded with energy here, and I have that newly acquired Shadow Ball, and this is why you love that coverage here. Get a one-shot. There we go. Takes it out. So there we go. The Shadow Ball in action. I don't think there's many matchups left. Metacham here. Switch into Sableye, and yeah, I always try to, in matchups like this where you have an energy advantage, what I try and do is get to my move first because it would add shield pressure, like they do shield, and then if they like shield and they're down a shield and I go into Azu, I'm in like an amazing position. But because they were able to get the move off first, it kind of just limits my ability to like have that great up one shield matchup. So I let that return go, knowing it's probably gonna be a return. They shield. Am I gonna get to the next Ice Beam? I do get to the next Ice Beam anyways, because they were low enough between the wing attacks and the bubbles that I can just Ice Beam. So they just lost switch there. Out comes the Metacham. Can I get to Ice Beam just to do some chip damage? I can. Probably gonna come in Sableye here because I don't want, if Noctowl has like, if they have an Ice Punch, I don't want them to don't want to hit with that. So I'm just gonna come in, Sableye here, no problem. I'm gonna Claw here. I'll let go whatever this is. Just an Ice Punch. Bastiodon. Right, and here we go. I am up a shield. I'm pretty low health. I need to take this out here because Noctowl cannot see this. So, and this is what I love, like, got a shield, but the Shadow Claws and Foul Plays just add so much pressure in neutral matchups. So, get to the second Foul Play, and I'm probably going to be able to Claw and get to the third Foul Play to take this out. So, half health Sableye with the shield just took out a full health Bastiodon because of just how spammy and hard-hitting those moves are. Get out of here to the Metacham. Gonna have to take an Ice Punch, but it's gonna take 2 to take me out, so hopefully I can get to the Sky Attack before They get to the second one. Oh, it's going to take 3. Okay. Someone says my catchphrase is I am thick because that is what I seem to be talking about with my Pokemon a lot. Let's take it out for the win. And there we go. So strong team. I'm not going to just ramble and say how strong it is because my nose is really stuffed and I don't want to have to blow it again on screen. So that's it. Another try hard team tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.